Okay, we call the meeting of the Norwalk WPCA of June 20th, 2023 to order. And do we have a quorum?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Is there a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
By Mr. Igneri. All in favor, aye.
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 Igneri, who just said aye? Mr. Burnett, I see. That's 3. Smith?
Smith. Barbara Smith, too.
Barbara Smith.
Yep, I'm here.
Thank you. Chris Manella?
Not here.
He's on. Deline, can he,
Yep.
okay.
Okay, well, I don't know. Does that pass it? That may or may not be unanimous, but we definitely have a majority to go into executive session. Right?
Okay, yes.
Yes, the motion passes unanimous or not. I guess we have to leave here.
So
and
just,
to-
just to be clear, so procedurally, we log off of this meeting and log into the executive session Zoom link, correct?
That is my understanding.
That's correct.
Okay, I hope to see you guys.
All right. See you there.
Wish us-
Great.
Did we all make it back?
Sir.
Looks like it.
Missing
Okay.
Chris.
Let's see. I see Mr. Burnett, Ms. Smith, me. Mr. Igneri, are you out there?
I'm here.
Mr. Igneri is here. How about Mr. Manella?
Don't see him.
I don't see Mr. Manella yet.
I'm gonna now, hang on a second.
Ah, there, I see his phone number.
Yep.
Mr. Manella?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we have a quorum. It is 6:20 PM. We resume the meeting of the Norwalk WPCA of June 20th, 2023. We just came out of executive session. No action was taken. We'll move on to item number 3, approval of the meeting minutes of the WPCA held on May 15th. Is there a motion to approve the meeting minutes?
So moved.
So move.
Okay, I think Mr. Igneri beat Mr. Burnett on that one. And are there any comments, questions, or corrections? Revisions, additions, deletions? Okay, hearing none, I will mention one minor typographical error. Section 4 reports 4C1, last sentence. I think Mr. should be Ms. As in Valadares. Anything else? Anybody? Okay, call the question. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Let's see.
Aye.
Fine, Igneri, Smith, Burnett, and I do not see Manella. Manella, are you a yay?
Yay, aye.
Thank you. Okay, that's unanimous. So the meeting minutes are approved. Item number 4, elections of officers and secretary for a period beginning July 1, 2023 to June 30th, 2024. Is there a motion to nominate any officers, anybody for an officer position?
I'll nominate you, Darren, for chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Igneri. Are there any other nominations for chairman? No. Are there any nominations for vice chair? No?
Is there a vice chair now?
You are the vice chair, Mr.
Oh,
Igneri.
okay.
I will nominate John Igneri.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ms. Smith nominates Mr. Igneri. And I suppose we're supposed to
Terry.
also nominate a secretary, which is Daleen Bird right now. Is there a nomination for secretary?
I will nominate Daleen.
Mr. Burnett nominates Daleen Bird. Are there any other nominations for secretary? Any other nominations for vice chair? Any other nominations for chairman? Okay, I think we've done everything in accordance with Mason's rules. All in favor of the current slate of nominations, say aye.
Aye.
Ostafine, Igneri, Smith, Burnett,
Aye.
and
Manella.
Chris is an aye. Okay, that passes
Aye.
unanimously. Thank you. It is 6:24, and we can move on to contract operation reports. Who's doing
Good
that?
evening. Good evening. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I hope everyone had a happy Father's Day. Can you want me to share my screen, Ralph, or are you going to put up the executive summary?
Don't have it ready.
Oh, no, it's okay. I can just share it. I have a few pictures I'll share after. So in the May highlights for last month, the Veolia collection system team completed over 1.96 miles of CCTV inspection. We cleaned over 4.8 miles of sewer. We inspected 228 manholes, and we did 6.5 miles of SL rat inspection. We completed 22 IPP inspections for industrial pretreatment for our industrial pretreatment program. This smoke testing at Webster Lot was completed in May, and the report was shared with the WP. The findings in the report were shared with the WPCA. Another highlight is final settling tank number 1 has been offline and under repair by Northeast Water. That's one of our the big round tanks out back. The turret was installed. The arms were sent out for repair and powder coating that skim all the scum off the top of the tanks, and that's looking to be online by the end of the month. They're making good and quick progress on that. The sludge blend tank is a large project that's been ongoing for a while. We've updated the board on it several times. The work began for all the metal fabrication and repair on it. And as they were working on it, the roof began to separate from the tank. And the roof also is heavy steel. We created a large safety issue. And under full inspection of the roof, it was deemed that the roof is going to need to be replaced as well. So the project is on hold. The WPCA and us have worked together and approved this project to order the company Fisher Tank is ordering the materials, and they're going to actually be putting a new roof on the blend tank as well as sides, and then we'll get it coated. So that project is on hold at the moment, but should restart in July when they get the product, the steel. Some regulatory stuff, events on May 20th, 2023, a significant rain event was experienced, resulting in flows exceeding 30 MGD to the facility. The outfall 002 did activate for 58 minutes. The facility maintained full 30 million gallons of treatment throughout the entire facility. The facility was in compliance with all permit requirements for the month of May. The net DMR, MOR, and nutrient analysis reports were submitted to the Connecticut Deep and the EPA in May. Something else that took place, actually, we've been planning for a while. It took place a few weeks ago, last week actually. There was a grit channel in the beginning of the tank that had some grit and debris in it that we wanted to remove. And we had to come up with several different options. And one of the options we came up with was dredging. Was a dredging operation, and we actually utilized Norwalk Marine to do this. So I'd like to share my screen real quick just to share some pictures with you. This occurred right after the mechanical treatment or the grit removal, aerated grit tanks. It's before it sends the flow into the main facility, into the primary tanks. Where is it? Excuse me 1 second. Here we go. So we brought in a large crane. Norwalk Marine actually rented this crane. And then they used what we call an old type of shovel here that opens a clamshell. It opens up and closes. And they did 2 nights. We worked from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning to clean out this tank. Let me just, if I can go over some more, you'll see. Here's a short, quick video. It's only a few seconds, but you can see in the clamshell up top all the rags and debris that it's removing.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Don't see it?
I don't know if everybody else can see it.
We see the
all I see is-
JPEGs and the movie, but they're not, you gotta bring them to the front of the screen.
Yeah, all I see is 4 little pictures, 4 little thumbnail pictures.
Showing up on my screen. Give me 1 second on that. Sorry.
It looks like you're in Windows Explorer and you have to open up one of the pictures.
Matt, I think that you need to change what you're sharing on your screen. Stop sharing and share again the other window.
Okay.
Just sharing this window, that's what it is.
I see what you're doing. Thank you, Vanessa.
Mhm. I do that all the time, so don't worry.
Here it is. This is the last thing I'll share. It's just a quick video.
But it's not showing yet. You have to stop sharing. Oh, now we go. That's it.
Yeah, so you can see they, this is the main building where the administrative offices are, where my office is. Out back is large grit tanks. So we had to go up about 25 feet in the air and then go down about 25 feet into the channel. And we thought dredging would be best. So they stuck this clamshell in and they would pinch all the grit and the screenings together. And we filled up about 1/3 of a 20-yard dumpster. So we removed about 8 yards. And this is just a quick video of you just showing how they're swung it around and then they would put it into a dumpster. Excuse me, let me unshare my screen. So that was an operation that took place Monday night, Tuesday night, into Wednesday morning. We did it overnight at low flows. We turned off the main influent pumps, and then the project went great. So now we know if we ever have to do it again, which probably won't need it for several years, it's an inexpensive and pretty valuable option, and it works well. Other than that, that concludes my report. Does anyone have any questions?
No questions?
Thank you.
Ralph? Thank you, Matt. Mr. Brown.
Hey, Matt, let me just follow up on one thing. Blend tank, West gravity thickener has been rehabilitated. So,
Yes, I can add to that. That was a repair we had spoke about a couple months ago. The Northeast Water repaired that as well, and they did that in a very timely manner. They did a good job. It is back online, and we were using it, and it's running great.
right, then item G is just a major repair replacement out of scope items that the city has approved for Veolia to proceed with. There's 4 items there. And then in reports, Naya?
Yep, item A, we have a copy of the fiscal year 22-23 revenue and expenditures munis report. If there's any questions on that? We have a discussion of the WPC engineering projects. I think item 1 in the facility plan update.
Yeah, this is included in the package is the 30-day extension request letter to DEEP.
Item 2 on San Isabel Island sewer rehabilitation. We've been working with Brown and Caldwell to finalize the bid documents. In the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to be reviewing the bid documents, and we're targeting mid-July to go out to bid. Then we have the Keeler Brook pump station replacement. Last week on Thursday, we presented to the ZBA board and we received approval that evening for a variance from a 2-story structure to a 1-story structure. We have a discussion on the WPCA construction projects. We have the Wall Street True Nice Rehabilitation and Improvements project, the contractor National Water Main. They're waiting for approval to begin the work to abandon the old sewer main beneath Wolf Street. On the Dreamy Hollow project, in the last few weeks, there have been installing box culverts along Daphne Drive, and they're now moving towards Sauer Road to do sanitary sewer work there. On the pump stations project at Woodward Avenue, they've scheduled the lining of the 3 pipe segments for next week, for one of the days next week. And it'll be one full day of work for the lining of those 3 pipe segments. And we've reached substantial completion for the work at Woodward Avenue and Karen Drive. Most of the work at those pump stations is complete, aside from just some painting and landscaping. On the sewer use bills and appeals adjustments update. Currently, we're at 39,693 for the total appeals.
And then under information copies, we have a copy of a FEMA reimbursement letter from Tropical Storm Ida. WPCA is receiving $90,000 in reimbursement from damages and labor related to that storm event.
Any questions on the reports? Any questions on anything on the agenda or not on the agenda? It is 6:34. Is there a motion to adjourn? I'm looking for Mr. Igneri. I don't see him.
He's muted.
Who was that?
Mr. Igneri is muted. I think he made the motion.
So moved.
Okay, Mr. Igneri, finally. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
We're gonna call that unanimous. Thanks, everybody. I guess I'll see you in July 17th.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice,
Have a good summer until
nice
then.
evening.
Bye-bye.